People often ask me, come on, can't you sing some blues? Now I don't play grunge cause it gets me all depressed. And I don't hard rock cause heavy metal hurts my head. I can't rock and roll as often as I used to do. I don't hip hop and I ain't singing no blues. Now techno teeny bop, sorry but it ain't my scene. I'm too white to rap, not tan enough to R&B. But I strum a little country, play a little reggae too. Just one thing, buddy, I ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. I got wind in my sails and a fish on my line and sand in my...
It's my wife.
Ain't singing no blues. So you don't hear my songs playing on the radio. And I've never had a hit, but hey, that's how it goes. Some folks tell me it's time for me to change my tune. Why worry, man, I ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. You don't see me on MTV and my name ain't making the news. Ain't singing no blues. Got a pretty wife and a couple of kids. Life don't ever get better than this. I don't have fortune, I don't have fame. No biggie, I can't complain. I'm the guy with the guitar underneath the old palm tree. And if I don't sing blues, don't blame it on me. I'm just laughing and loving, living on island time. Dancing through life like a one-man conga line. Ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. I got this old six-string and a girl by my side. She loves me simple and true. Ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. Ain't singing no blues. I got a sunburned soul and a permanent smile, and you know my troubles are few. Ain't singing no blues. Chill out, buddy, I ain't singing no blues. La 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 la. Don't worry, be happy, I ain't singing no blues.
Good thing we are dressed just right. Guess the tide will have to tell us how long we can stay. Till that sun comes up new, dear. It's gonna be just me and you, dear. Gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. Lovely lady, do you love me truly? Lovely lady, let's sail away. Lovely lady, sing my sandbar serenade. It's a good thing we are dressed just right. Guess the tide will tell us how long we can stay. Till that sun comes up new, dear. It's gonna be just me and you, dear. Gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. La-ti-da, me oh my. Did you ever see so many stars up in the sky? gonna make the sweetest music ever played. Gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. Oh, lovely lady, do you love me truly? Lovely lady, let's just sail away. Lovely lady, oh, how you do me? You make me sing this sandbar serenade. Gonna have ourselves a sandbar serenade. Won't forget this sandbar serenade.
Sunny Jim
And Mark Mulligan, and here we are, out in here, beautiful Eden Prarie, Minnesota.
It's
At the home of John and Cheryl Sherwin. Thank you very much for John and Carol Sherwin.
Well,
My brain is trying to figure out what's going on. What's going on, Adela? The cameras seem to be freezing up, and it's about 135 degrees out here, so we don't know why they're freezing.
that's really
Are
weird.
you noticing it at home? Send Adela a text.
All right.
Yeah. So,
We're waiting for your feedback on this.
feedback.
It is great to be here, and we're gonna get this going. So
We're gonna
don't
soldier
go
on.
anywhere.
We'll make
Stick
it
with
work.
us. We always make it happen.
Yep.
But
Mark.
are we good again? Are we good? Better? Okay. Give us 1 second, guys. I would like all of this on the live album recording of tonight's performance. Wouldn't that just be us? The extended track. Oh, yeah. We're almost there. Okay.
Let's do a song.
Work with me, Jesus. There's an extra 10 in the basket. Yes, I come from Mexico. We actually try to bribe Jesus. And he accepts them occasionally.
No, that's Jesus, the cop on the corner.
Yeah, good point. Let's do somewhere south of sun, all right? Ready? 2, 3, 4. Sunny Jim, I think we need to take these people southbound, because that's always a fun direction to go. Somewhere south of somewhere. Down at the bay, they're jumping today. There's a fisherman out on a boat. He throws out a net and he hauls up his catch and heads back to the sandy shore, to a house by the dock with a door that don't lock, where there's music on the radio. It won't take too long, he'll be singing a song and cooking on an open stove. No, there ain't such thing as the blue sky blues, at least they never happened to me. It's never been a mystery what keeps me coming back. It's the beaches and boats, the pirates and poets that keep me hanging round down here. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. Take us there, Sunny Jim. In colors so bright and dresses so tight, I see ladies walking down the street, lovers romancing, barefoot and dancing, grooving to a tropic beat. In the sea of confusion, I kick off my shoes and I catch her looking back at me. She flashes a smile, we laugh for a while, till she says, "You want to dance with me?" It's the tropical sun, it's a midnight run to an island or distant shore that keeps me coming back for more, time and time again. It's the tacos and rice, the salsa and spice, the smell of the sea in the air. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. And the palm trees are swaying like dancers. moving to the sound of the wind. No, there ain't such thing as the blue sky blues. At least they never happened to me. It's never been a mystery what keeps me coming back. It's the beaches and boats, the pirates and poets that got me hanging around down here. I think Sunny Jim could use a nice cold beer. Somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere, somewhere south of somewhere. You know that part about the tacos and rice? If Kelly McGuire's listening right now, he's going nuts.
So we just spent the weekend traveling and performing with Kelly McGuire, and all we heard about was sushi. Sushi and meatloaf.
We talked
Go
food.
figure.
We talked a lot of food, didn't we?
We did, or he did. We listened to a lot of food.
Hey, it's great to have you guys with us. This is the first online show we've done in quite a while. I've been missing you guys on Mondays. James has been missing you guys on Wednesday nights. Yeah. And it's great to be doing this again.
It is. It's great that we could team up to do this, even though we're having the usual audio-video gremlins. You know, nothing changes. The setup moves, and yet you plug it in, and stuff doesn't work. How are we doing, Adela?
All right, and then and your pans are in.
Yeah.
We're not getting them in the monitor.
No.
Okay, good. You're up.
They're loud.
Let's see what Sunny Jim has got for us.
We had a request for this one before we even started. So let's do the title track to my latest CD. It's Still Summer Somewhere.
I have this T-shirt.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
I knew you were a well-dressed guy, but I didn't know you were that well-dressed. I feel the weight of the cold gray sky, snow that still needs to be plowed. I know we're trapped, but I just got to believe we can make it out somehow. I've got vacation days just going to waste, and our suitcases open on the bed. So honey, grab your flip-flops, your snorkel and mask, 'cause I've got a plan in my head. It's still summer somewhere, and there's a beach calling out to me. Still summer somewhere, and that's the place where we need to be. So jump on the computer and book us a flight. We could catch a red eye in the middle of the night. When we wake up in the morning, the world will be right when we're there. We're still summer somewhere, still summer somewhere. I've got a notion we've been frozen too long. We're wearing just too many clothes. I need to be where I can soak up some sun, get some rum between my toes. There's just too much frustration in this refrigeration. I need something I can smile about. Let's book a vacation to some Caribbean nation. We'll stay there till the world falls out. It's still summer somewhere, where the afternoons last forever. Still summer somewhere, just the two of us together. Jump on the computer and book us a flight. We could catch a red eye in the middle of the night. When we wake up in the morning, the world will be right when we're there. We're still summer somewhere. Oh, it's still summer somewhere. But we can still have Christmas and New Year's Eve. Though cold toes and old snow is not for me. Maybe rum in Barbados, that sounds like fun. Lying on the beach in the afternoon sun. go, but we can still have Christmas and New Year's Eve. Cold toes and old snow, not for me, and maybe tequila in Mexico. Late night fun, lying on the playa, soaking up the sun. Where it's still summer somewhere. It's still summer somewhere. You know it's still summer somewhere. Oh, it's still summer somewhere. I think we need to go to Mexico.
I'm in.
I think there's plenty of tequila, plenty of sand. And I know there's that white sand, warm sun, and
Salty H2O. All right. Our first request of the evening. Well, James, guess what? We got another one. And this is going out for friends of yours, too. In fact, Kelly McGuire is on his way right now to sing a house concert in Boise with the very people who requested this next song. Steve and Brenda Van Horn, thank you for hosting me just a couple of weeks ago. We had a wonderful time, me and Rudy B. singing for you there and all your friends in Boise. Well, this next one is going to go out for Brenda. This is one of her favorites. It's called A Word in Spanish. Here we go. A hot night in this border town. I'm a long, long way from home. Your friend's out dancing with some guy and she left you there alone. Across this dark and crowded room, you've been sitting there for a while. What's that? Did I just catch you smile? A word in Spanish. Oh, I wish I only knew a word in Spanish. 'Cause I'd sure like to talk to you a word in Spanish. Maybe we could have some fun for the night's through. Now, I'm no Latin lover, but maybe I could learn. 'Cause just one little look from you and that passion starts to burn. Maybe it's those big brown eyes, man, they're driving me insane. Something tells me, girl, you feel the same. A word in Spanish. Oh, I wish I only knew a word in Spanish. 'Cause I'd sure like to talk to you a word in Spanish. Maybe we could have some fun for the night's through. Take it, Sunny Jim. How about that guitar player? How did I end up out here? What did I say to get you all alone with me right now? Listen softly in my ear, let your sweet words flow. Could be that you and me speak a language of our own. Tell me once again a word in Spanish. Think I finally understand a word in Spanish. Oye, morenita, andale. A word in Spanish. Forget about that friend, a word in Spanish. I don't want this night to end, a word in Spanish. Oye, morenita, andale. Oye, morenita, andale. Going out for Steve and Brenda Van Horn, and I hope you have a great time with Kelly. He's going to eat you out of house and home, folks. I'm warning you.
oh, yeah, or he'll be bugging you about where's the best sushi place. I don't need to go back to Omaha, Nebraska. I had a song all picked out. Oh, I know what it was. You know, anytime Mark and I are together, I always wish we were in Mexico, and that's not always the case. But here we go with a little song called Mexican Ring. one Christmas I bought her a painting. She gave me a Mexican ring. I taught her a song on my 6-string guitar, but I could never teach her to sing. It's too late to go back, she's gone, and anyway, I don't even know where to write. And the stones falling down on my Mexican ring, I wonder where she is tonight. Well, now she used to sleep on my shoulder. She said my beard tickled her face, and if I didn't know better, I'd swear she's still here, 'cause I can feel her all over the place. It's too late to go back, she's gone, and anyway, I don't even know where to write. The stones falling down on my Mexican ring, I wonder where she is tonight. It's too late to go back, she's gone, and anyway, I don't even know where to write. The stones falling out of my Mexican ring, I wonder where she is tonight. Now one Christmas I bought her a painting. She gave me a Mexican ring. I taught her a song on my 6-string guitar, but I could never teach her to sing. Oh, it's too late to go back, she's gone, and anyway, I don't even know where to write. The stones falling out of my Mexican ring, I wonder where she is tonight. Oh, I wonder where she is tonight.
Beautiful.
Thank you, dancers.
Love that song.
Thank you. That's a song written by an old friend of mine named David Dean.
Well, I love the little backstory behind that. About
Yes.
David
You
Dean.
want me to tell
Yeah,
that story?
Please.
So when I was in college, I played music with a woman named Leslie Riley, and Leslie had learned that song from the guy that wrote it. She learned to play guitar from the guy that wrote it, David, and so I learned that back in the mid 70s. 70s, a long time ago, and I've been dragging that song around. And when I went to record that song for my Tropical Trader CD, I found David Dean, and I called him and I said, I'd love to record your song, Mexican Ring. And he said, I wrote a song called Mexican Ring. He had forgotten he had written that song, which is crazy because that's one of the prettiest songs of all time.
I love that. And yeah, several folks now have done that song, so
Yeah.
very cool.
Yep.
Hey, we got another request, and you're going to love this one because this is for the folks who hosted us in Cedar Rapids just the other night.
Yeah, cool.
Vicki Lehman and Larry.
Here's to you.
Like to send this one out. We had a great time in Cedar Rapids on Saturday night. Met a lot of new faces. Saw some old friends there too. You know, we went there from Chicago. The big summer chill event was just incredible. I know we've got people watching from that event tonight too who saw the Tres Amigos, us with Kelly, performing there. What a weekend it was.
It really was. And the Tres Amigos were just off the charts.
Yeah.
We were really good. I mean, even for us, we were really good.
And we just, as you can see, we just fall apart when Kelly isn't here.
I know, we miss him so much.
Well, anyway, I'd like to send this one out for Vicki. I think this is the song that she's asking for. So, red, red wine. Sitting here in this cubicle, 6 o'clock and I'm stuck here still. My screensaver's got me staring at the Caribbean. Reggae tune running through my head, wishing I was there instead. Somewhere in the sand, you and me singing. A little red, red wine and a lot of one love. Jimmy Cliff and a couple beach chairs, some UB40 and I'll be there with some red, red wine and a lot of one love, one love, one love. Help us out at home. One love, one love. Someday, girl, we're out of here. Game plan gonna disappear. Once we're gone, we're never coming back again. It's gonna be blue water and 4 bare feet, hot sun and frozen drinks, beach bar swings, swaying to a steel drum band, playing red, red wine and a lot of one love. Bob Marley and a couple beach chairs, some UB40 and I'll be there with some red, red wine and a lot of one love, one love, one love. Come on, studio audience. One love, one love. Place a little love over there. Right here. This mama thing's got you losing your mind. I'm an eternity from being retired, but just 1 minute from heading on home to you. With some red, red wine, red wine, and a lot of one love. Bob Marley and a couple beach chairs, some UB40 and I'll be there with some red, red wine. Here we go. Red, red wine and a lot of one love. Jimmy Cliff and a couple beach chairs, a little Buffett and I'll be there with some red, red wine. Red, red wine. Red, red wine. And a lot of one love, one love, one love, one love, one love. Let's get together and feel all right. Vicky, I hope you're having a little red wine tonight and enjoying the show. Thank you for the request. I know we got more requests coming up.
And thanks for hosting us. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, Phoenix Moon.
Haven't played this one in a while.
Well, neither have I.
I'm headed to Phoenix tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And then on Wednesday, I'll head out of there, southbound, deport myself down to see my family again, see if they still recognize me. And then we'll be in Phoenix with Kelly McGuire
at
Parrot Grande, August 27th and 28th. Tres Amigos.
My first time playing Parrot Grande.
Is it?
I'm excited.
You're
going to
love it. It's a great event.
It's good to be. It'll be good to be back out in Phoenix. That's for sure.
All right, let's do it.
So I wrote this song in Phoenix. We were visiting my good friend Dave Tittle, and we were sitting out in the backyard, in the back garden, by the pool, as the Phoenix moon was rising. And they called it the Phoenix moon because for some, one of those things, they have to call each phase of the moon or each moon of the year a different thing, and this was the Phoenix moon. And we were in Phoenix, and I thought, there's a song there. It happens everywhere, every time of year. She shows her pretty face, then she'll disappear. She hides out in the dark, slowly comes to light. Oh, she's smiling at us now, with us here tonight. Phoenix moon, rising in the night. Phoenix moon, grace us with your light. There's magic in the air, music in our eyes, soft breeze on your skin. Phoenix moon tonight. The fires of yesterday burned and now we're gone. nights that passed us by. A new day starts to dawn, and as those embers burn, she spreads her wings in flight, so full up in the sky. Out across this breathless night, Phoenix moon, you speak of second chances. Phoenix moon, throughout your endless dances, though love and luck may change, they'll be back in time as surely as I see the Phoenix moon begin to shine. Dance with me again in the magic of this moonlight. Let's take a chance again. Tonight it feels so right. Let me hold you in my arms. Don't let it end too soon. Our world can turn again. Underneath the Phoenix moon, rising in the night. Phoenix moon, grace us with your light. There's magic in the air, moonlight in your eyes, a warm breeze on your skin. The Phoenix moon tonight. Phoenix moon. Hey, thanks for that request. Haven't done that one in a long time.
It's fun getting these requests from you guys. Sometimes they kind of challenge us. What do we got next, Adela? Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
That's my
Beth.
personal favorite.
Beth is the better half, no offense, Rudy, of Rudy B. And she came along with us on our tour, and she was kind of like our Adela. She was helping us out, quarterbacking things while Rudy and I got up and made fools of ourselves on guitars. I really like how Sunny Jim plays this song. As a matter of fact, on our 1-year anniversary show, Sunny Jim gave us a...
We had an anniversary? Oh, no.
You forgot already? What was the date?
How soon?
What was the date?
Cinco de Mayo.
Always. On the 1-year anniversary of my Facebook Live show, a lot of you guys who watch my weekly show might remember that Sunny Jim actually sent us a really cool version of this song, him performing it, which was really cool.
Really
Thanks
fun.
for doing that.
Yeah.
So let's try this one out. And this goes out for Beth watching us in Phoenix. In fact, I just mentioned Rudy B. He's going to be performing also at Parrot Grande. So, and there's a whole slew of artists. It's going to be a great time. Hope you will check it out. It's the Arizona Parrot Head Club putting it on. Just go on their Facebook page and check it out. They still got room, and they got day passes, too. If you're a local in Phoenix and you want to just come for the day and maybe check out the Tres Amigos or the poolside entertainment on Saturday, check it all out because they can get you in there on a great deal. Let's do this song. I love doing this one with you. 2, 3. Feet dangling, hanging off of the pier. Is this how it looks when God looks into the mirror? A big orange ball descends into the sea as brush strokes of fire accentuate the scene. Cooped up within 4 walls too long. Half the time I hear your voice, it's on the phone. Round and round, running on this hamster wheel. Been so long I've forgotten how it feels to just be somewhere under the sky as the day turns in the night. The sky, just you and I, hanging off the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us somehow disappear somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Downtown, the cars are all jammed in a row. Hands on the wheel, ears glued to the phone. Unaware of the show that's going on. As a garage door goes up, garage door goes down. The horizon's on fire, painted in 1,000 shades. Streaks of neon shoot across the bay. Somehow the sea's been hypnotized. Well, in a split second, my soul's been electrified. Electrified. Somewhere under the sky. Tonight, it's just you and I. Hanging off the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us simply disappeared somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. You and me on the edge of a world that somehow would get by if the two of us up and disappear somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Somewhere under the sky. Thank you, Beth, for the request on that one. Coming from Phoenix. Appreciate it. Nice job, Sunny
request.
Jim. I love playing that song with you. One of my goals, I want Sunny Jim one day to record a version of that. All right. I think it's time for me to say salud to everybody.
I think you're right.
To the studio audience, all four of you. I mean, I would swear you were 6 people. You're just
Such a noisy audience.
Yes. Salute to you guys. Salute to Adela, and salute to everybody watching. I want to say thank you to John and Carol Sherwin for hosting tonight. Not only tonight's show, but hosting us here last night, letting us eat all their food, drink their booze. Your property values will eventually recover, I think.
CC.
Salud.
Salud.
All right. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you know somebody out there who you think would enjoy watching something like this, let them know about it tonight. Share it on your page or send them a note and let them know to hop on and join us, because we haven't been doing these shows while we've been out touring. We've missed you guys, and this is a rare chance for us to get to do something like this.
It is very rare. Yeah. We've only done one other live stream together. Is that correct? That was in Isla Mujeres.
That's right.
Let's do an Isla Mujeres song.
You got it.
This one's for the cats who live down on Hidalgo Street, the little shopping district street. Tonight we'll skip the visuals.
Please, you disgust me.
In the heat of the day, they sit in the shade of the storefronts they keep. From behind sleepy eyes, so demure and so wise, they all seem so sweet Forgive us, they say, for in the nighttime we play, and in the daytime we prefer to sleep. And with a leonine smile, they remember the nights, those cats of Hidalgo Street. Brushing their fur, contented they purr. They've got the whole enchilada.
I love that line.
They primp and they preen, each one king and queen. Es la vida encantada, well cared for and loved, admired and adored by the tourists who fawn at their feet. Oh, what I wouldn't give for the life that they live, those cats of Hidalgo Street. Entertained as the passers-by roam shop to shop, arm in arm. No 2 days are the same when each brings its own special charm. Hear the guitars ringing as they move to the sound of the street. You can just hear them singing as they dance on their delicate feet. I do believe in ghosts. Ain't afraid of nothing. So as you wander around through the center of town, you can see them at their life of leisure. Caress them or feed them or talk really sweet to them. Whatever is your pleasure, but just remember this island is not about men, for no man could ever compete with the grace and the charm in the feline form of those cats of Hidalgo Street. Oh, the grace and the charm in the feline form of those cats of Hidalgo Street. So you couldn't hear that back there, but Kelly McGuire just checked it and said, we look really good considering that he's not on stage with us.
Kelly, you know what's strange? I was just actually visualizing you in my head dancing to that song as you always do, and me in my head begging you, please stop doing that. You look ridiculous. So, hi, Kelly. We miss you already.
We miss you, Kelly, already.
Okay, Kelly,
Montana?
we expect Kelly to let everybody know what he had for dinner tonight because it's all about the food with Kelly. He will provide you details that you're really not interested in, so stay tuned for that. I'm on my own for this one. So what do we got on the request line, Adela? Anything?
Yes, I have a request for you.
This is going to be good. I sense it. Okay. And do we have another one, like a faster one? And I'm going to get that one. Yeah, let's do that. Who's that for?
I didn't write it down.
Okay. Somebody requested guacamole, and we're going to do that one for you on one condition, that all of you, since I don't know which one requested it, including the studio audience, must repeat after me every time I say the word guacamole. Are you ready? Right. Studio audience, show these people how it's done. Guacamole! Guacamole! Not bad. I can tell he's drinking rum. How about you guys? Guacamole! Guacamole! Something tells me Sunny Jim will be making a sudden appearance on this song. Here we go. Make a little Minnesota guacamole tonight. I met her at the Mercado. She was buying avocados. And man, she really turned me on. She reached for my pepper and I grabbed her tomatoes. I knew it wouldn't take very long. She walked up to La Mesa. She picked up some cerveza. So I picked up some onions and limon. And the way she looked at me, man, I could barely see that it wouldn't take very long. Guacamole! 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 We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole! Guacamole! We'd be making guacamole all night long. Oh, yeah! Picture Sunny Jim on lead guitar. It'll sound really cool in your head. There we go. She walked up to the line. I fell in right behind. And man, she sure looked good to me. She reached for her money. I said, wait a minute, honey. I believe this one is on me. We got in my pickup. We started to pack up. We headed on down the road. We went into her casa. We ate tortillas de masa. And we made guacamole all night long. Guacamole! 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 We'd be making guacamole all night long. Guacamole! 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 Making guacamole all night long. What the hell are you doing?
I thought you might be missing Rudy B, so I got my Rudy B disguise on.
Rudy B, it's great to have you with us.
Thanks, Mark.
Wait a minute. You're going to have to play way better than that, my friend. You got one more shot to try it like Rudy B would do it. Come on. That's more like it. Gentlemen, Rudy B! Guacamole!
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 Haciendo guacamole toda la noche!
What he said?
Guacamole!
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 We'd be making guacamole all night. Come on, Adele, you gotta help us out. Guacamole!
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 We were making guacamole all night long. Guacamole!
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 We were making guacamole all night long. Yeah! You know, I noticed since you put those glasses on, your guitar playing abilities really, really got better. Oh, man. Beth, control yourself. I know he looks like a god up here, but he's just a man. Rudy's out there watching TV, and I think Beth might have just fallen for some reason for Sunny Jim.
Hello, Beth, my dear.
This show is rapidly going downhill, folks.
You know, it kind of started on the downhill side, didn't it?
Yeah, the sad thing is we're going uphill here, folks. What do we got? Take it away, Rudy.
I came home very one. All I'm thinking of is his Dead Body song. I can't do it, Rudy. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hey, Rudy, if he learns Dead Bodies, there's a good chance you're out of this band. So come on, no, I'm kidding you.
I don't think so. Here we go. I came home very late one night, or it could have been the early morning. My girlfriend was waiting with an angry look. She gave me that verbal warning. Said, I know you've been out with all your crazy friends. I want to know where you were. She demanded an explanation. This is what I said to her. I was doing research for a drinking song I'm trying tonight. I was doing research, soaking it up all night. I did like old Rudy B. and Ernest Hemingway, staying out and drinking till the break of day. I think I got the idea. All I'm gonna say, it was research. And now a long time ago, ago, I was doing a show at a tiki bar in Waikiki when along came a wahine in a very small bikini making big goo-goo eyes at me. My instincts were right, it was a glorious night. In the morning as we lay in bed, we were snuggled neath the covers when she asked me if I loved her. In honesty, here's what I said. I was doing research for a love song I'm trying to write. I was doing research and I was soaking it up all night. I did like Masters and Johnson in the Height Report, doing my best not to come up short. I'm really not in it for the bedroom sport. No, it was research. Happening again. I'm hanging out with my friends. Hi, singing songs to a wonderful crowd. Do you know me? The beer is cold, the women are hot, and the music is fast and loud. It would be alright if this went on all night, and we partied till the break of dawn. If you shake it all up, something's bound to happen. I can write about in a song. I was doing research night. I was doing research, another verse to another song. Just like Rudy B and Elvis and the Rolling Stones, man, I was working my fingers right down to the bone. My wife's yelling at me on the telephone. She says, Sunny Jim, when you coming home? I said, I've got some new assistants, so just leave us alone. We're doing research. Oh, it's a dangerous and dirty job, but someone's got to do it. People say writing songs, you know there's nothing to it. Everybody says you gotta write what you know. I know that there are places that I still need to go, so I'm heading there with Mark and Rudy after the show to do some research. Yeah, we're doing research. Yeah, we're doing research. Well, life is all about the research.
For a minute, I thought he was Rudy B, and then when he started forgetting words, I thought he was Kelly.
So I've had a lot of people say that they can't look at you because they don't know who you are. And then Beth says, "Who is this guy sitting on my couch?"
Oh,
Beth, who's
Beth?
the guy sitting on the couch? It's not me. I'm here with Mark, like usual.
Oh wow! All right, let's take another request here. You got a kind of a fast one?
I got one here for you.
Okay, Rudy.
What Adela's got? She's pulling a
Adela,
request out of the hat.
Which camera are we on? Okay.
Okay.
I'm apologizing to Rudy. It was really fun, though. So the
poor
Rudy
Rudy.
stash is staying there. I may keep the browse. Nah.
I have a request from Wendy and Jeff for drinking Mexico.
You got it. You got it. We'll send this one out for Wendy and Jeff. Let's do this. I think this crowd's in the mood for a little drinking Mexico Dry.
Mark's phone?
It's not mine. Somebody's phone is ringing. Is it one of your phones out there? Turn it down, please. It's not mine. Your neighbor has a really, really loud phone.
Yeah, all the way across the street.
Hold on one second, everybody. Answer the phone. All right, we're back to the show.
Do you know, in the middle of that song, did you see the police car go across the street? I thought, oh, that's it.
I was a little
Went
worried.
right in front of the house.
I was really scared. I thought it was immigration. All right. I was about to say, my kids aren't here.
Honest, my name is Rudy B.
Me llamo Rudy. Yo soy Rudy B.
Oh, okay, let's play a song.
Rudy, we're getting a lot of mileage out of you tonight.
Yeah, man. I wish you were here. Look forward to Phoenix.
It's going to be fun. All right, here we go. Place of the Rudy B lick right there. Spring breakers with salt shakers, chasing every shot with a lime. Old geezers and gold diggers, it's amazing what money can buy. They're all drinking Mexico Dry, dancing on the tables and falling on the floors. They're all drinking Mexico Dry, and I wish that they would just go home. Sunny Jim. dumped his wife in Minnesota. Ain't seen his kids in a year. He's 45, she's 19. Hey baby, can I buy you a beer? Drinking Mexico Dry. Expatriated from the red, white, and blue. Now he's drinking Mexico Dry. And I wish that he would just go home. They'll always tell you, don't drink that water, but this ain't what they mean. They call the culture intoxicated. I look around and all that I see are underage white trash playing king for a day, screaming, hey waiter, speak English, can't you see I'm from the USA? You hear that, immigration? Drinking Mexico Dry. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. They're all drinking Mexico Dry. And I wish that they would just go home. Send them home, Sunny Jim. He wants to live
La vida loca.
He wants to get wild. Another shot in. Vacation's over. Now he's here for a while. 'Cause he got hammered. He got nailed. They threw his butt in the can. And now it's, please God, you get me out. And I'll never drink with Sunny Jim again. No more drinking Mexico Dry. He's finally learning how to say no more.
No mas.
Drinking Mexico Dry. And I wish that he would just go home. Yeah, I wish that they would just go home. Skanky folks with rum and cokes. I wish that they would just go home. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, did you see him doing that La Vida Loca? Could you do that again?
La vida loca.
Now,
Carol, you may be out of a job.
It was your job before. There was a leaf blower out here on this patio before, and that would have been the perfect moment for you to turn on the leaf blower and do his hair
Do the
blowing
hair
back.
thing? Damn it, we were this close.
Carol, that was your only job tonight. All right, we're going to give you another chance later, another leaf blower opportunity with Sunny Jim.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah. I'll follow you up. Yep.
Okay. Oh, you do? The boss has a request for me?
Sorry, Mark.
That's all right.
Somebody wants to hear Baby Blue Espadrilles.
Ooh, let's do it.
Oh, that's Ron Mead.
Ron Mead, this song. Thank you for the request. Here we go.
Maybe I'll
And it's Ron Mead's birthday? It was?
It's not quite as exciting.
Okay, that's still good enough for me. How are you doing on your rum and coke?
I could probably use another one shortly.
All right. As long as it's not a short one.
Are you out?
I'm out.
Okay. Well, I like it. Oh, I love it.
Espadrilles, you tiptoe across my floor, wearing nothing more than those baby blue espadrilles. And I find that there's such a style in your smile, what a thrill. What might think you'd catch a chill in just those baby blue espadrilles? But I know how to keep you warm, wrapped up in my loving arms, and I know what you're looking for in your baby blue espadrilles. Yeah, you know where to begin. You with your Cheshire cat grin, you're looking to sin in those baby blue espadrilles. I remember how they looked on the deck of the sailboat, so blue by the Caribbean Sea, so apropos in the Harbor Club restaurant where we dined in fine luxury. But I must confess, they never look better than they look on you tonight. Such a subtle touch, such a delight to find you in your baby blue espadrilles. I remember how they looked on the deck of the sailboat, so blue by the Caribbean Sea, so apropos in the Harbor Club restaurant where we dined in fine luxury. But I must confess, they never look better than they look on you tonight. Such a subtle touch, such a delight to find you in your baby blue espadrilles. And now introducing direct to you from Sonora, Mexico, won't you please welcome Mexico Mark Mulligan.
That was sultry.
Thank you very much.
The sultry sounds of Sunny Jim.
You know what did it? It's all this extra fuzzy stuff I have up here. Kind of got me in the mood.
All right. Well, I'd like to send this one out. Oh, Sandy too's over in, I believe is watching us from Florida tonight. And Sandy, we'd like to send this one out for you. Jesus. I know you like this one a lot, so this goes for you. This song was inspired off a bumper sticker, and I did a little bit of editing so I could sing it for all you guys. First you stiff the waitress, then you slam the door. You backed into a Buick, and then you blew on down the road. I wonder what were you thinking as you took off down the block, screaming like a madman and flipping people off. Just about then I thought I'd seen it all, until I saw that big old sticker on the back of your car, and it said, Jesus loves me, and I did a double take. I can't speak for our Savior, but there's gotta be some mistake. Now this ain't from the gospel, no, you won't hear this in church. Jesus loves you, the rest of us think you're a jerk. Maybe you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So you're having a bad day, huh? Well, get over it. Maybe your mama didn't love you, your gal dumped you, or the job's driving you insane. Go ahead, shout out to the Lord, but quit screaming his name in vain. There you go, cussing out the traffic cop. I bet God's looking down, begging you to please shut up. As you say, Jesus loves me. Dude, I've actually got some doubts. Take a good look at the good book. This ain't what it's all about. Now here's a revelation. Take it for what it's worth. Yeah. Jesus loves you. The rest of us think you're a jerk. He said he came for sinners. Man, you're his kind of guy.
Oh, look at me.
But now I look into the mirror, and my God, I realize, who am I fooling, thinking I'm better than you? Yeah, Lord, forgive me, I know not what I do, 'cause just like you, I say, Jesus loves me, and I know that's true, even when I don't get just what he sees in you. Okay, and I point my finger like you're the big sinner when I just might be the worst. Hey, thank God, Jesus loves me, even when I'm a jerk. Now I hope we both make it to heaven. I just pray you get there first. Jesus loves you. One more time, because it's true. Jesus loves you. Hey, gang. Let's just leave it at that. Going out for Sandy. Thank you for the request. We got a couple more requests coming up. Sunny Jim, how are you doing over there?
You know what?
Oh.
I just got a little bit better because my pal John Sherwin just brought me a nice rum and Coca-Cola.
Don't you love it when that
Did you get one of those, Mark? Oh, look. Ah.
John? From who? Thank you. All right.
I got 2 requests for this next song, so we're going to do it twice.
Thank you.
Mark didn't hear that. I got 2 requests for this song, Mark, so we're going to do it twice. Either that or we're going to do each line twice through the whole song. This is one, again, off of my newest CD. I met her on the beach just as the sun was going down. I invited her to stay, and she said I'd love to stick around. We talked about the day, we both thought about the night. She said she had the weekend and an early Monday flight. Steel drum music playing in the background, soft and low. Dancers were all swaying as the rum began to flow. Work brought her to the island, but her working days were done. Now she said, I'm ready for some work-related fun. I'm working down here, she said. And she flashed a little smile, shook her pretty head, said, I'm working on my tan. She said, I'm working on a buzz, and I'm working on a little thing between the two of us. So order up some rum drinks, don't you leave me here alone. 'Cause I'm working on a story for my friends when I get home. I'm working down here, she said. I'm working down here, she said. She said, I like how bright the stars are once the sun has finally set. Those city lights back home make that too easy to forget. And the air here is so fresh, really makes you feel alive. I've been walking everywhere down here, you know I never have to drive. Our office has $1 million view across the bay. I'm working on my options now, so maybe I can stay. Though I think that if I moved here, I'd become a real type A. 'Cause lately all I'm thinking of is working night and day. I'm working down here, she said. And she gave a little laugh, man, she shook her pretty head. Said, I'm working on my tan. She said, I'm working on a buzz, and I'm working on a little thing between the two of us. So order up some rum drinks, don't you leave me here alone. 'Cause I'm working on a story for my friends when I get home. Oh, I'm working down here, she said. I'm working down here, is what she said. said, I think that if I moved here, I'd become a real type A. Lately, all I'm thinking of is working night and day, and it's working, she said. She flashed that little smile, oh, shook her pretty head, said, I'm working on my tan. She said, I'm working on a buzz, and I'm working on this little thing between the two of us. So order up some rum drinks, don't you dare leave me alone. I'm working on a way to tell my friends I won't be home, and it's working down here, she said. I'm working down here, she said. I'm working down here, she said. I'm working down here, she said.
Nice job. Thank you guys for the request. We got another one coming up right now. Yeah, I'm going to do that one right now for Bill and Cheryl. They are watching us from up in Canada. And I know that when we play this song, if we play it well, that Bill is going to ask Cheryl to dance this song. Right, Bill?
You better.
Here we go. And we hope this next song describes all of you guys because it's called I Be Smiling Today. The economy has got you down. Is it me, or is that a frown? That upside down smile never looked good on you. Down in the tropics, out on the island, a crazy man says, I be smiling. These days, what else you gonna do? Listen to the crazy man singing this song for you. I got the sea and the shore outside my door. Slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island. The sun is shining and I be smiling today. Bad news is getting old. The weather's hot, but the world is cold. Ain't it time that we all had a little fun? Today's music is in the crapper. Techno-pop and gangster rappers. Those nasty old thugs ain't ever gonna bring me down. With the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island. The sun is shining and I be smiling today. We got the sea and the shore outside my door. Slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island. The sun is shining and I be smiling today. Make us smile today. We be smiling. Sunny Jim on those steel pans. This little ditty don't make sense. I don't care. Just wanna dance. So take my hand, let's groove till the sun goes down. It's a crazy old world, but I think I'll stick around. With the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining and I be smiling today. We got the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining and I be smiling. All right, just you guys. We got the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining and I be smiling. One more time, the sea and the shore outside my door, slap me if I ever complain. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining and I be smiling today. Good morning from the island, the sun is shining and I be smiling today. On Mulligan's Island, the sun is shining, and I be smiling today. We be smiling on Mulligan's Island. Studio audience, how about you guys? They're smiling. You guys at home, are you smiling? Let us know how you're enjoying tonight. Back to Sunny Jim here.
I love
What
how you
got
call 4 people and a dog the studio audience.
Well,
great.
they wouldn't legally be a crowd if it wasn't for Buddy the dog.
That's right.
We are
That's right.
we are counting animals, pets, as in our crowd stats tonight. Well, this is fun, guys. So I want you to know that when fall rolls around, both Sunny Jim and I plan on resuming our shows again. It's going to be fun. We're taking the summer off, basically, so we can go out and do our live shows around the country. And but we look forward to late September, maybe early October, getting shows going. Of course, Sunny Jim does a great one
thank you, Mark.
on Wednesdays. Tropicool. He does this with John Patty.
John Patty's the real steel drum player. I'm the fake steel drum player.
Yeah, and then this coming season, we're looking at changing my show actually from Mondays to Tuesdays, which I think works well for a lot of you guys too. So it's going to be fun. Else and I will be back with more travel videos, and we're going to make it another exciting season. So thank you so much for keeping James and I going, because I think of all the online shows, all the artists that were doing them, we're about the last 2 guys left that were doing them. We did 66 weeks in a row. James did even more shows than that because they were doing twice a week. He and John Patty did a show, and then he did a solo show on Fridays also. So we're adjusting the lighting right now, and it's about to look better. There we go. I think that's it. Is that better? Okay, I think that's better. Well, we appreciate the requests that are coming in. Just so you know, Adela is here with us in Minnesota tonight, and she is handling the comments and running all the audio and video for us, and it's driving the bus, that's what she calls it, and it's not an easy thing to do on the road when you're not in your home setting. So we give her a lot of credit for doing that. Thank you, Adela, for helping to keep the show going. So Sunny Jim's coming right back up here, and let's see what he's got requested.
I've got
What is that?
premium rum.
Really? To sample? Maybe do that. All right. So I'd like Sunny Jim to tell me what this is before I ever cared before. But
It's free. What more do you want?
let's face it, this could be a glass of diesel and I'd drink it.
This is a rum brought by our number one in line over there in the audience of 4.
Okay.
It comes from Barbados, I believe.
And it's called Foursquare.
It's a single
Foursquare
barrel rum.
Detente, I think it's
Single
called.
barrel rum.
Wow, may I sample
That's
it with
pure.
you?
Oh, yes, please.
Salud, Sunny Jim.
Oh, man.
Oh, there is a God, and he is just. You know, I do hope they have this stuff in heaven. If they don't have good rum in heaven, I'm not really sure I want to go. Like, maybe I'll hang in purgatory. Hopefully not the lower floor. All right.
All right. Wish us luck.
I was just kidding, God. If there's no rum, I hope you still take me.
You didn't see me stand back in case of lightning, did you?
That was a joke. All right.
All right. So this one, I have this penchant for monkey songs. This is just the latest in a series of monkey songs.
Very bizarre, I might add.
I might add to
I want you to all picture stuffed monkeys and weird things happening up here during this song.
Last Friday night, the boys from work went drinking. Monday morning, they asked why I didn't show. So I told them all about my situation. And I told them there was something they should know. I said, now you may think you've got it rough at home, boys, but out here on the west side of our town, that sweet girl that I married out in Kansas, she's turned into the wicked witch now. Why, just last Tuesday night after work, boys, I stopped off there at John's house for 2 or 3 or 4. I opened up the door when I got home. Here is what my dear wife said to me. She said, don't make me have to get my flying monkeys. She said, you're late, I know you've been running around. She said, don't make me have to get my flying monkeys. And then she took her broom and she tried to knock me down. It was horrible. I grabbed my dog and I headed for my pickup truck. Come on, Bubba. This is the truth I'm telling you. She chased me with that broom as she was yelling, I'm gonna fix you and your little doggy too. And I swear the wind outside began to blowin'. Her weird brothers all came marching up the street, saying yo-dee-yo, yo-dee-yo-do. They were in some kind of trance, man. They were coming after me. So I threw my little dog into my pickup. I hit the gas and I took off down the street. When I looked into my rearview mirror, she was riding on that broom, chasing me and yelling, don't make me have to get my flying monkeys, or I won't see your future in my crystal ball. She said, don't make me have to get my flying monkeys. And if I do, she said, don't bother coming home at all. Said it just like that, too. Just like baby. Well, I lost her in the woods outside of Eden Prarie, so I headed for that Walmart superstore. Because I had to buy her something nice I could make peace with at Walmart. That's right. Or I'd never get to go home anymore. It's her favorite store. I found a pair of ruby bedroom slippers. Nice. She'd always wanted for her own. I wrapped them up and I brought her flowers too, Mark Mulligan. Done. You see, a happy wife sure makes a happy home. And I learned my lesson on that fateful day, boys. I'm glad to share it with you, don't you know? You've got to keep your woman feeling happy. 'Cause if you don't, you might not get to go back home. So just don't make her have to get her flying monkeys, or you'll be sleeping in the doghouse, don't you know? Move over, buddy. Don't make her have to get her flying monkeys. Just remember, there's no place like home. Ah, remember, there's no place like home. Ah, remember, there's no place like home. And then just click your heels together 3 times.
A good lesson for all of us in that song. You're going to learn a lot from tonight's show.
That's right.
All right. Well, I had a request early on. I'm not sure who requested this one. This one kind of flew by us, but I want to get the song in. And I appreciate the request on it because, James, you probably have people who ask you a lot what song you've written means the most to you. I would have to say on mine, it's probably Drinking Mexico Dry. I'm just kidding you. Just kidding.
I know it's not it.
But anyway, this song would probably be it. A lot of you guys know kind of the backstory on this one. So it's off the bar down in Mexico, and it's a lesson that I have to remind myself of over and over as I try to balance out the amount of time I'm on the road, the amount of time I'm home with my wife and kids. A lot of you guys who travel in your jobs might be able to relate. It's about time, someone muttered as he walked in through the door. He used to bust his tail to be the first one here and the last to go. They used to say that boy's the boss's rising star. He sure got his priorities in line. He's gonna go far. Maybe it was bound to happen. Maybe he just got burned out. Or could it be he's finally learned what life is all about? It's about time. It's about time he realized it's about time. Less time in the office, more time with the wife. He's always made a real good living. Now he just wants a life, and it's about time. I look in the mirror and I wonder where those years have slipped away. I always thought that tomorrow would never come. That was yesterday. It's been a while since I threw a ball to my kid out in the yard. I can't make up for every moment that I've missed, but it's a start. So I'll never win a Grammy, but that won't make me cry. I'd rather be the world's best daddy. Hey, at least it's worth a try. Now it's about time. It's about time I figured out. It's about time. Less time apart, more time with you. I gotta knock a few things off that great big list of things to do. It's about time, it's about family, it's about good friends, it's about all those things that money just can't buy. It's about love, it's about faith, 'cause that's all that you're gonna take when you leave this world behind. Less time with the big shots, more time with the kids. Might not score that great big bonus, hey, that's just the way it is. It's about time. It's about time we realized it's about time. More time kicking back, less time on the ball. We're driving ourselves crazy, just trying to have it all. Now we do anything to make that extra dime. Thinking life's about those great big dollar signs. But you live long enough and you will find it's about time. It's about time. Thank you for the request on that one. Tim Scott, hey, that's going out for you. You're not too far away from us, Tim. You're over in Illinois. Hope you and your family are doing well, and always enjoy playing your requests. All right, Sunny Jim, what do you got?
I probably have some other crap song about monkeys.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, Jeff at the Fence Bar. Man, you're right around the corner. You should be here.
Come
so
on
let's
over.
do that. This is a song about how we all loved to play pirate as a kid, and some friends of mine have never stopped. Kelly McGuire.
Well, this is one of Kelly's favorite songs that you do, and in fact, I wish he was here with us playing this song because he does awesome on this one. Yeah. So let's do it.
Some kids say they'll run away and join up with the circus, but the big top never did appeal to me. I knew my landlocked small town white bread life held another purpose, so I made a vow that one day I'd break free. Then I wrote a letter to my mama and I told her not to cry, but I needed an adventure or I surely would go crazy. And I would be a good boy and be back by and by. Then I ran away to join up with Blackbeard's Navy. Across the blue horizon till we fall off of the world, or we meet with Davy Jones below the sea. Man the cannons to clear the deck, send a lookout up above. It's the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's Navy. And from my treetop crow's nest I can see that schooner in the dawn. Hoist the bedsheet main, we're gonna chase that treasure down. We'll rope swing aboard the boat and then, oh, the battle it rages on. Though a cardboard cutlass hardly makes a sound. And the little pirate was a wild man, carrying that day. But through the burning rigging, my memories, they're quite hazy. I do recall a legend, he was made captain, then they say, that little pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's Navy. Across the blue horizon until we fall off of the world, or we meet with Davy Jones below the sea. Man the cannons, clear the deck, send a lookout up above. It's the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's Navy. I've seen hurricanes and I've seen stranger things in many years at sea. Ghost ships sailing silently along. I've had cannibals and pirate queens both chasing after me. Those things that do not kill us, they make us strong. Lessons learned by living in a world of make-believe. I was strengthened by the spirit that it gave me. And the man who's been around this world, oh, and sailed the 7 seas, was once the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's Navy. Across the blue horizon till we fall off of the world, or we meet with Davy Jones below the sea. Man the cannons, clear the decks, send a lookout up above. It's the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's Navy. I was the pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's Navy. The little pirate boy who sailed in Blackbeard's Navy. Mark Mulligan right there.
You get a lot of requests for that song. I know that's one of your gang's favorites.
It's one of my favorites, too.
Yeah. We had a request for a song, by the way, that we wrote together. A lot of people don't know that we wrote this one together, but it happened at Island Fest one year when I showed up with this song about 80% written, but I'd hit this mental roadblock that I couldn't get past. I had the lyrics with me, ran the Sunny Jim on the beach, and about an hour later, and 2 guitars and a bottle of Captain Morgan rum, we had this song on its way to being finished. And what really, though, made it special, James, was after we did finish it, I went to Nashville and recorded this song as a duet with a gal with a beautiful voice. Her name is Wendy Newcomer. She's sung on a few of my songs, and that really, really made it neat. So we're going to play it now. Do you know Maggie Murray watching us in Reno? Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Kelly McGuire, Rudy B., and I are singing at Maggie's place in Reno on Saturday, September the 11th. If you live within driving distance, Sacramento, Reno, anywhere around there,
Tahoe.
It's an open to the public show. We'd love to have you join us, and can't wait, Maggie. So this one's going to go out for you. It's called Corona Sunset. 2, 3. Corona sunset and margarita moons, Spanish guitars serenade the sky with a tune, waves kissing the shore, in time for just one more Corona sunset and margarita moon. They say down here crazy things can happen, and this past week we're living proof. A mixed up reservation, a casual hello, a couple drinks, and next thing we knew it was Corona sunset and margarita moon. Suddenly, mañana's coming way too soon. Wish this night could somehow last, instead of fading away so fast, like Corona sunsets and margarita moon. Footprints in the sand will soon be washed away, as echoes of tonight fade with the breeze. You'll be back in your world, and I'll be off to mine, looking back on distant memories. Take it. Out on the sea, silhouettes of you and me, and Corona sunsets. Now your boarding pass is printed and your bags are packed. Just like that, reality's closing in. But this evening sky has got me thinking crazy thoughts. Perhaps this story doesn't end with this Corona sunset and margarita moon. Is it me, or are you kind of wondering too? Will these memories disappear, or lead us both back here to Corona sunsets and margarita moons? Will the salt air on the breeze again find you and me under Corona sunsets? I know I'll never forget Corona sunsets and margarita moons. Corona Sunset going out for Maggie Murray. Thank you. We haven't played that one the entire tour, so I'm glad she requested that one tonight. And thank you for writing that song with me. I had this mental roadblock, and next thing I knew,
Mark,
he's firing all these ideas at me.
Let's face it, all I did was pour the rum.
Okay.
You did all the heavy lifting. I just said, come on, Mark.
But
Shake
that's-
loose a few cobwebs.
It's not as easy as it looks, though. I give you a lot of credit. It was an excellent pour.
We did it. Let's do a song that let's do a song that Kelly McGuire and I. What? We had a special guest?
Somebody just walked by here. Who was that?
They disappeared. They disappeared into the
that
dark.
neighbor dude.
That's that weird neighbor dude. No, it was Little May. Little May. Let's do the one that Kelly and I wrote.
Oh, yeah. We hope everyone's having a good time out there. Thank you for joining us tonight. Don't even know what time it is, So this is a song that you wrote with Kelly, right?
You know, Jack Mosley used to host this event in the Smoky Mountains called Trop Rocks the Smokies. Kelly first approached me about writing this then, and he had started on it. You know, it's the classic story of going on vacation and not wanting to leave.
Did he steal this idea from Turn Around and Run? That writer's not going to be happy.
No, this one's nowhere near as good as Turn Around and Run. This one hasn't been covered by as many people. Actually, Kelly hasn't recorded this one. I have. 10 million diamonds in a velvet sky. There's magic sparkling on the bay. Palm trees in motion, silhouetted by the man up in the moon who's smiling down as if to say, why can't we stay just a little bit longer? It happened in the blink of an eye. Tomorrow we'll say our goodbyes, our farewells to paradise. Soon morning will show out on the horizon, and then we'll go take our tropical glow. Our bags are packed with memories by the door. Sunsets and beaches cast their spell. Dances together, blossoms on the vine. We intertwined and romantically inclined. In love we fell. Why can't we stay just a little bit longer? It happened in the blink of an eye. Tomorrow we'll say our goodbye, farewells to paradise. Soon morning will show out on the horizon, and then we'll go take our tropical glow. Why can't we stay just a little bit longer? It happened in the blink of an eye. Tomorrow we'll say our goodbyes, farewells to paradise. Soon morning will show out on the horizon, and then we'll go take our tropical glow. And then we'll go take our tropical glow.
I kind of feel
I
that
love
way,
that song.
actually.
Thanks, Kelly.
As we end a tour, I always feel that way. I get all sentimental when I say goodbye to Sunny, Jim, and Kelly and all our hosts and friends. I think we still have another request, though, right? Yeah, who's that one for?
Oh, I like that one.
Oh, how about if we do that one?
Oh.
Let's, Debbie in Florida. Debbie Yeager, all right. Let's do this one, Debbie. I don't know if when you were at Island Fest with me, Debbie, if Marisol, my daughter, was on that trip. I think she was. And love singing this song. I'm going to sing it so loud that Marisol can hear me down in Mexico. Let's do this one for my little girl. People often wonder, why did you name your daughter Marisol?
Because Betty was taken.
Yeah, I was thinking about Helga, but I don't know. It just sounded a little bit. Here we go. Mar means ocean, soul means sun. Just in case you're wondering where her name came from, I never thought anything in life could ever be as beautiful as sea and sun together, at least until the day she came along. Now, oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Marisol. Oh, whoa, 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 her smile lights up my world. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Marisol. Oh, whoa, 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 she's just her daddy's girl. Sure, I love my sons, and roughhousing's fun. But there are things that only daughters do, right, James?
That's right.
Now that pink dress and those little shoes are matching. I can't believe she's already into fashion. She's gonna break a heart or two.
Get ready.
Now, oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Marisol. Oh, whoa, 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 her ribbons and her curls. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Marisol. Oh, whoa, 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 she's just her daddy's girl. She's growing up too fast, and each day she's prettier than the one before. I don't want to think about the day some kid comes knocking on my door, singing, oh, whoa, 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 I love your daughter, Marisol. Oh, whoa, 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 more than anything in this world. Oh, whoa, 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 he'll be in love with Marisol. But oh, whoa, 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 she'll still be daddy's girl. She'll always be her daddy's girl. Oh, whoa, 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 I love my little Marisol. Beautiful, Sunny Jim. I love how you play that song. Is Marisol watching?
Hi, Mari.
Oh. Salúdale, ¿no? De mi parte. Hola, Marisol. Marisol, ¿cómo estás?
It's time
She's
for bed,
watching.
Marisol.
Yeah, what are you doing up, Marisol?
Don't listen to him.
Oh, it's a
You
lot
can s-
early. It's
you
earlier.
can stay up to watch Uncle Sonny anytime. You have my permission.
Hola, Marisol. Te quiero. Un beso para tu mamá también.
Okay, so hold in.
See?
Maggie Murray wants to hear Isla Adela.
Oh, let's do it.
Wow. Well, it's a beautiful song.
Thank you, Maggie, for this request. All alone with my thoughts last night, I went walking in the sand. A new moon made the stars so bright, and now I think I understand. It's such a beautiful island on a beautiful sea, but it means less than nothing now since you're here with me. You are my island in this sea of time. No longer must this sailor roam. You are my island, my love and my life, my comfort, my joy, my home. Like gentle dancers, the palm trees sway on a sea breeze so clean, while steel drums and guitars play. It's a picture postcard dream. But for me it's not the same anymore. Now I could live anywhere, 'cause I've got the sun and the sea in my arms, just as long as you're there. Let the hurricanes blow, let the tides come and go, let life bring whatever it may. In the eye of the storm, there is shelter in your arms, and together we'll make bright sunny days. You are my island in this sea of time. No longer must the sailor roam. You are my island, my love and my life, my comfort, my joy, my home. You are my island in this sea of time. No longer must this sailor roam. You are my island, my love and my life, my comfort, my joy, my home. You are my island, my love and my life, my comfort, my joy, my home.
Beautiful song. Love is in the air.
Yeah, baby.
Wow, you should see it. You guys should see Adela swooning over here. She is currently swooning. You got it. Tom Copeland. You know, one of the things I miss about Monday is the banter and just the friendships between people that have developed. Same on your show, of some people who haven't ever even met in person. Tom Copeland is one of those guys. He just makes everybody laugh. He's always going back and forth with my kid and just makes Monday night so fun. Thank you, Tom and Eleanor, for doing that. And yes, this song's going out for you. In fact, Tom, you got for me just recently a recorded version of the song. It's not out on an album yet, but hopefully it will be soon.
Thank you.
Look at this. How about the service in this place?
You know what? I think we should play up here every Monday night, Mark.
Well,
The
you
service
guys
here is
know.
great.
You guys, I got a lot
Thanks,
of
John.
I got a lot of fans of Elsa watching tonight's show, right? I'm kind of hoping on this next song that Elsa had to slip away and go do something, and you're going to find out why. I've got to confess some things in this song that I'd like to keep just between us without her knowing, okay? Okay. Everyone says I'm so lucky, I got the best wife in the world. But I can't lie, there's been this girl. Every time we get together, I lose all self-control. She satisfies my needs like no one else I know. We meet down on the south side in a drugstore parking lot. She always keeps it spicy, 'cause she knows I like it hot. Now she enables my addiction, yeah, it's sinful, I confess. How I give in to temptation, 'cause I can't resist. Lupita's taco stand. Best food this side of the Rio Grande. When she asks you, ¿quieres otro? Just smile and say, sí. The best $6 a guy could ever spend is at Lupita's taco stand. If you're into real fine dining, or hanging out with snobs, or waiters in tuxedos, now this ain't your kind of spot. It's just plastic chairs and tables, foam cups and paper plates. But the food Lupita serves ya will put a big smile on your face. There's no list of healthy options, no low fat or gluten-free. Good luck keeping count if you're counting calories. It's a flavorful fiesta of chicken, pork, or beef, with a heap inside of Spanish rice and a smackery fried beans. And Lupita's taco stand. It's heaven in a fresh tortilla made by hand. The salsa's hot and spicy. Your taste buds say, ole, ole. Guaranteed your waistline will expand. Down at Lupita's taco stand. Oh God, Kelly would be loving this right now. Now my wife's home making meatloaf. I ought to be ashamed as I'm slapping on the salsa and the guacamole. Guacamole! Now most folks wouldn't set foot here or ever hit this side of town. The buildings, they've seen better days. The neighborhood's run down. But if you feel a bit adventurous, you'll be glad you took the chance. Believe me, I guarantee you'll come back again to Lupita's taco stand. Just one bite and you're bound to comprehend. You'll be shouting hallelujah, hallelujah, and viva Mexico. They're gonna stuff your face there every chance you can. Down at Lupita's taco stand. Come on, everyone, help us out. Down at Lupita's taco stand. Oh, one more time. Here at Lupita's taco stand. Something tells me Kelly McGuire just tuned back into the show.
Yeah, he said, I smell food.
Somebody say tacos.
Tacos, yeah.
He doesn't care if it's meatloaf. It's food. You can eat it.
All right, let's do a couple more. She has a request for?
Thank you, by the way. I know my last one.
Papa Earl, I'm so glad you joined us tonight. Say hello to my friend Mark Mulligan over here.
Salud.
I haven't done that. Let's do that right now.
Together. You played in C?
Mm-mm.
Do you ever play? Okay.
So capo up. C, just capo.
Just do it. We're cool. I'll figure it out.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are those dark clouds, oh, they had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Oh, it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain has gone. All of the bad feeling has disappeared. There is the rainbow I've been waiting for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Look all around and nothing but blue skies. Hey, look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are those dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Oh, it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Look all around and nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. Oh. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are those dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Oh, it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
just like we rehearsed it.
I know. As if we've ever played that together. You did great, Mark.
Thank
you for that great request.
That was a good one.
You know
I
what?
love it.
I love the hopefulness in that song.
Me too.
In these crazy times, it's good to have songs like that you can walk around singing, it's gonna be a bright. I love it.
Me too. I
So
really
helpful.
Do. Adela, do we have any requests? Oh yeah, let me do that one. And do you know who asked for the song?
Anonymous.
All right.
Anonymous asked for that.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Kelly checked in. He's had a Culver's cheeseburger and is now having to.
Phil. People,
Did you
we
hear
have a
that?
Kelly report. Everybody, we
This
have a
just
Kelly
in.
report. Kelly, we have just found out what Kelly had for dinner. Is everybody ready? Hold on. Somebody alert UPI. Phyllis.
Kelly McGuire has had a Culver's cheeseburger. And now he's working on custard.
Wait, he didn't tell us about the sesame seeds on the bun?
I know.
No details.
Are
Kelly,
they toasted or are they just...
Kelly, I'm
Wait, we're
disappointed.
waiting. Everyone's waiting with bated breath, Kelly.
Kelly, I'm disappointed. We need more details. All right. Well, I'm not sure who asked for this song, but I appreciate the request on it. This could be Maggie Murray. This could be my friend Bonnie in Rocky Point. She likes this one. But in either case, one thing that I really love about this time of year down in San Carlos where I live is many times you got that beach all to yourself. When summer vacation ends, you got that little window before the tourists come back when you can say, I got my beach back. We got our beach back. There's a thumbs up from a fisherman on a pier. We got our beach back. My God, the coast is finally clear. Looking toward the lighthouse, as far as you can see, there's more pelicans than people. Can you believe we got our beach back? No timeshare guys hassling anyone. We got our beach back. Those boys and their brochures are gone. We got our beach back. And that feels so good to say. For a little while I thought we'd never see the day. We got our beach back. We don't have to fight that madness anymore. There's room for this old beach chair on the shore. Finally got space to breathe, 'cause you and me got our beach back. This gorgeous stretch of golden sand. Got it all to ourselves once again. Amen. We got our beach back. It wasn't long ago. Everywhere you turned, change was in the air. You'd think this was Cabo. New condos popping up everywhere. Suddenly it happened. Everything went south. Now those real estate signs are rusty. And without a doubt, we got our beach back. Now I hear we're dodging bullets, me and you. Yeah, is that a fact? Guess I must have missed the evening news. 'Cause I was ankle deep in water as the sun sank in the sea. While Sunny Jim cracked me a cold one, smiled and said to me, we got our beach back. Here's to that far-off anchor man. And God bless the boys on CNN. It's true, they ain't got a clue. But thanks to them, we got our beach back. And it sure is good to walk these shores again, where the only folks I see are all good friends. And friends, we got our beach back. Just be careful what you wish for, 'cause the day things turn around, we'll be looking back on how it used to be. when this paradise belonged just to you and me. Can you believe we got our beach back? And it sure is good to walk these shores again. Someday those crowds will come back to. But until they do, we got our beach back. We got our beach back. Thank you for the request on that one. I'm looking forward to getting back down to Mexico and getting on one of those beaches. So, and I want you to come down and visit me sometime down there in San Carlos, Sonora. I'm not too far, as you guys know, about 5 hours south of Tucson, Arizona. Easy drive going down, and make sure you email me beforehand or send me a message so that we can hook up when you're down there, and maybe you can catch me over at La Palapa Griega on a Wednesday night. All right.
Yep. But I have a song I want to dedicate to Mark and Elsa.
Really?
In the early morning darkness, before heading out to sea, coffee on his breath, he lays a kiss upon her cheek. Mirrored in her eyes, he sees a love of many years, a love that's been the answer to his prayers. She's always mentioned in his prayers, and she smiles when he's returning. As the day runs into night, he says, I've kept the home fires burning, and the flame will never die. As he sails out of the harbor, she stands watching from the door. She waves though he is leaving, just like 1,000 times before. But it's a measure of the power, the love they've always shared, a love that's been the answer to their prayers. He is always mentioned in her prayers, and she smiles when he's returning. As the day runs into night, she says, I've kept the home fires burning, and the flame will never die. There are days when she is restless, as the winds begin to blow, as the clouds begin to thunder, and the ocean turns to foam. But her love is the beacon, always leads him there, to the home that's been the answer to their prayers. Home is always mentioned in their prayers, and she smiles when he's returning. The day runs into night, she says, I've kept the home fires burning, and the flame will never die. And she smiles when he's returning, as the day runs into night. She says, I've kept those home fires burning, and the flames will never die. No, the flames will never die. safe travels home. So we got one more
song. Let's do it. Thank you, Sunny Jim. I've had such a good time with you. Hold on, I'm gonna find a guitar pick. What a night it's been. I want to thank Sunny Jim for that last song. I want to thank him for joining me tonight. How about Adele up running the audio and the lights and the video? Not an easy thing to do. Give her a big round of applause at home. Yay. Studio audience, thank you guys for the beverages and for taking good care of us, John and Carol. And what a fun night it's been. Let's do one more song.
The sand is cool beneath my feet. Gone the summer's daytime heat. And my footsteps crunch along this beach. There's a dog up there. My sand is cool beneath my feet. Don't throw me off, Mulligan. Gone is the summer's daytime heat. Deja vu. My footsteps crunch along this beach. They drift and turn into a tear. A million diamonds light the night. A million candles burning bright. In inky blackness how they shine. They will do throughout all time. Here we go. Sky, sand, water, moon. Don't let this night be over soon. I feel connected and in tune. Sky, sand, water, moon.
Across the ocean ripples flow, pushed by the tides and the winds that blow. Into these gentle waves they roll, their journey's secrets soft below. The soft caress of nights and rays shines on the beach tonight and somewhere on your face. I take great comfort in this truth. That same moon watches over you. Sky, sand, water. Don't let this night be over soon. Come on, guys, get up and dance. I feel connected and in tune. Sky, sand, water. Everybody dance. Every little bit, every atom of my being begins to stir, starts into singing, intoxicated, elated by this night's rich perfume. Every little bit gets me feeling, gets me thinking. Each moment is ours, just for the taking, to treasure forever, shining like some gold in the bloom. Sky, sand, water, moon. Don't let this night be over soon. I feel connected and in tune. Sky, sand, water, moon. Sunny Jim.
Oh, every little bit, every atom of my being begins to stir, starts into singing, intoxicated, elated by this night's rich perfume. Every little bit gets me feeling, gets me thinking. Each moment is ours, just for the taking, to treasure forever, shining like some gold and a blue. Sky, sand, water, moon. Don't let this night be over soon. I feel connected and in tune. Sky, sand, water, moon.
Everybody, help us out at home.
Sky, sand, water, moon. I can't hear them. Can you hear them? Don't let this night be over soon. I feel connected and in tune. Sky, sand, water, moon. I feel connected and in tune. Sky, sand, water, moon. Folks, that's going to do it for us from here in Eden Prairie, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Thank you, John and Carol Sherwin, for having us. Mark Mulligan, thanks for sticking around.
What a fun night, guys. Thank you, Sunny
we'll
Jim.
See you down the road.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you again soon. Appreciate you joining us tonight.
Thanks. Good night.